Yes, thank you. Let me live among my trash. We got this. Crapola. Those stupid levels where it's like, look, I filled it with power-ups. I make levels. Oh. Tilt this down for you a little bit. Oh, you got me.
Oh, get out of my way. Out of my way!
Huzzah! Ah, poop! Ah! Okay. Whoa! Whoa! What is it? Ah! Where did that even come from? 17 chicken goals! This stupid cat. Ah, come here! Ah! Satan! Leave me alone, Satan!
Oh, do you have a crossbow on you?
Ah! It worked! I'm not entertained! Say goodbye, you little butt. Filthy animal. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, it's been a long time. By that I mean it's been like what, 4 hours and some change since I saw you last. Yes, no, 6 hours ish, somewhere around there. Anyways, as I was just saying, I had some exciting crowd control news, and I just realized I'm mistaken. I picked up a new game. I was super excited. I was like, it's got crowd control as well. It's an awesome game, but also crowd control. Turns out, no, I'm wrong. It doesn't have crowd control. I just checked, and I'm very disappointed that it does not have crowd control, because Fallout New Vegas with crowd control sounded hilarious. Not gonna lie. However, we are looking at some other games with crowd control. We might see some more Escape from Duckov in the near future. Been playing that a lot off stream, and I do really like that game. It is fantastic. Now, obviously, with crowd control, because you can just permanently lose what you're carrying, we'll have some special challenges that will keep my gear safe, because you guys will punish me otherwise. I've thought about going back to Power World. It's been a long time since I played Power World. I got really into it for a while. I got really high level, beat most of the bosses, and then I stopped playing. That was a long time ago. They've done a lot of updates, and they have crowd control for it. Just saying. If I could find a good copy of Unreal Tournament that would work with this. I mean, I have it on disc, but if you use the old disc version, it screws with the resolution really bad. So can't promise that one. I'm just looking through the list right now. If I ever did Borderlands 3 again, because I loved number 2, and I have number 2. Number 3, though, I have on PlayStation, not on computer. And so, if I did play on computer, if I found it for like really cheap one day on a sale, I'd probably get it just so we could crowd control it. Maybe that would make the game even better. 3 was okay. I definitely preferred 2. Significantly better. I wouldn't mind, I should check to see if they have a sale on that. That could be a fun one as well. You guys would cause chaos with that one. Sims 4. We already did Elden Ring. Haha. Already did Inscription. Unreal Tournament 2004. That is a good game. I don't think crowd control would do much on that game, though. I mean, there's a decent number of games here. I thought about that game, but I don't know if I can commit to that one. So, I'll reconsider that one because there is Project Zomboid. You guys would absolutely murder me on that though. If they had Hades 2, I would get Hades 2 just for the crowd control. They do have Dark Souls. I could look at Dark Souls. I mean, after doing Elden Ring and Bloodborne, maybe. Maybe. And then, of course, there's some more retro-style games that I'd have to look through to see if there's any of them with good crowd control. Because part of the problem with some of the retro games that are ported in is, you know, the crowd control only does so much. And, yeah. There's a few here, though. There's one big one that I'm very interested in doing. And maybe even combining it with a randomizer. If I could do a randomizer and crowd control, then maybe we go revisit my first ever Zelda game. Legend of Zelda, I should specify. But anyways, more on that later. First of all, though, we are back. And it has sound. There we go. I like the fact... Listen. I go to tab out and the music fades. It fades out. I know it's a little thing, but I really like that. I like the fact that it fades out. Slay the Spire 2. I never played the first Slay the Spire. In fact, I don't really know much about the first Slay the Spire. I really didn't hear much about this series until the second one came out recently on Early Access. And I saw some people play and I was like, you know, that looks fantastic. I like the card style games. I'm always a big fan of those from back in my like Flash game days. It's just good fun. So we're going to be playing that today. I'm super excited because I got during the Steam sale along with a few other games. We're playing a ton of Age of Empires in the future, as well as Fallout New Vegas. That will be on stream at some point. It's unfortunate that there's no crowd control because that would have been funny, but we're still going to play it on stream because it's a great looking game and I've never played it before, only 4. However, first and foremost, I owe you guys some push-ups. And if you're wondering why I owe you push-ups, it's because we had a resub this morning during my D&D stream from our very own friendly rabbit. And, you know, she also tried to get me killed again. So for those who have been missing the D&D streams, because we're doing that on this channel now instead of her channel because she's having some technical issues. So until she gets things set back up, we'll do it here every other Sunday, except for potential one-offs here and there. 2 weeks ago, she got my character killed along with her character. We both died, fully dead, completely kaput. So last week we had a special session in which we got to go to Death's Door, a tavern where we visited with Death itself, and got to, you know, take a challenge with answering some questions. And if we satisfied Death with 2 out of 3 answers, then we would be returned to our mortal bodies. But it only happens once. If you die again after that, you don't get another chance. And both of us succeeded, surprisingly. So we both came back. We nearly died in today's session. The very next session, we almost died again. And got rescued, allegedly by Starkey's character. Okay, really by Starkey's character. Making a deal and trading some stuff for our safety. Which is very touching. However, as far as my character knows, the god he serves saved them. The end. Period. He's a good paladin, a little overzealous. Anyways, however, she did resub, and that means I owe you all 13 push-ups. Based on my calculations. I did promise her I would do the push-ups. She'll probably check later, so if she asks, the VOD will show it. I did the push-ups. I also have a new little table type thing, shelving unit in my room, so the camera's at a slightly different angle. I think it's the right angle. I don't know. I moved it today, like right before stream, but we had to move it out of my room because I needed more room in our bedroom because we got a new bed frame. It takes up a little more space, so it's not as convenient, and there's just not space for it. It's just taking up space. So we moved that out of there. It's in here now. It actually fits pretty nicely, which means I can put my bags of mystery on there instead of on my desk. I can put my camera on there and not have to stretch it quite as far to get to the windowsill, which is where it's been sitting all this time. I'm actually quite pleased with how it worked out. Now, I will do my 13 push-ups, and then we will get to the game, because I think I've seen a few people play some different strategies and stuff, so I know a little bit, not a huge amount. I think we might win our first run. I'm feeling confident today. Don't know why, but I am. Here we go. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's a decent spot. I might change the camera angle later, but this will work. There we go. Whoops. I just completely wrecked everything. I moved my table when I did that, and that threw stuff. Let me restore the immersion there. What did I drop? I dropped some. Oh, I dropped my water bottle. I want that back. Skew making me break stuff. Should have been watching for that message, to be fair. That's on me. Anyways, that being said, I'm very excited to get this game. I've also been playing a lot of Escape from Duckov recently. Been playing a pretty good amount of Mujax. I almost played Mujax today, and then I was like, no, I want to do something that we haven't done yet. Because I literally just got this yesterday. And have not touched it. See, playtime 0. Yeah, we could just do that to make it look like we haven't played. But I honestly have not played at all. I booted up today just to make sure it would load properly and so I could do the screen capture before stream. And that's it. So, we have a bunch of characters that are all locked. However, we have our starting character, which is the Ironclad. This is the one I've seen the most of, and by that I mean I've seen like 2 people play the game, and mostly this character. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame against his will, which fits perfectly because, again, for those that haven't seen the D&D sessions, I'm playing a paladin who likes to smack things really hard with his sword, which, by the way, is a flaming sword that he got from a boss that we killed, which was super satisfying to kill him. At the end of combat, heal 6 HP. I like that because you don't heal between fights. So having a little healing as his special ability. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial? You know what? Let's do it. Let's have the tutorial, see how, new player friendly it is. Now, I know a little bit about the map. So this is probably all going to be stuff I've already figured out from watching 1 or 2 people. One of them being Will Twitches, by the way. Good, fantastic streamer. I really do like him. He finished up his master's degree very recently. Shadow of Mordor is such a good game. The Bright Lord DLC was okay. I don't think I liked it as much. And then, of course, Shadow of War was great, too. I think Shadow of Mordor had a little, really hooked me in more with its storyline, whereas Shadow of War had a lot more interactivity and interesting bits. Also, I know I've heard people say it before, but can we just point out that it is a travesty that we do not have the Nemesis system from Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, but especially Shadow of War, where it was a little more developed. Why is that not in more games? Just honestly, why? Let me fix my desk. That's a little better. That should be in so many games. Can you imagine just how many games could benefit from that? Having, random NPCs that develop alongside you and develop, different personalities and everything based on your actions and become basically obsessed with you. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying, CC. It's like, why haven't you used it? Please. That was so cool. How mind-blowing that was to have enemies that, adapted to me. They would remember how I fought and learn from that and grow. That's also fun, CC. I did have one. I always have one character every time I play those games where I will purposefully beat them and then humiliate them over and over as they become just completely insane. and then go and find them again. I'll hunt them down just to humiliate them again because it's funny. Usually try to pick an enemy that annoys me. I'll find one that just ticks me off. I'm just like, nope, you're the one. You're going to suffer. But yeah, it's just good fun. And then, you know, you find all the different things you can do to them, like burn them. So that when they come back, they've got like, you know, burn scars, or really slice them up so they got like bandages and stuff all over them. And just all the crazy stuff you can do. Oh, it's so good. Anyways, move up in the spire, pick a room to enter. Oh, they're rooms. I just realized it's a spire, so yeah, they'd be rooms, duh. Pick an adjacent room to keep climbing. Alright, let's go here. This is presumably just a battle. Oh, rat bag. I love rat bag. It was so much fun. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hands. Cards require energy to play. We have 3. Once you are out in your turn, at the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Offensive cards for block. Yep. Wears off at the start. The first person I saw play this game got a relic early on that the block carried over. And my goodness, his block was through the roof. At least I think it was this game. There's another game he played that was very similar. Either way, it was awesome. It's just like, wow, you just cannot hurt him. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. So like this guy is going to attack for 12 damage. So let's see. I have 3. I could do defend. So that will erase 10. So it's not going to block everything, but that's okay. And then I do want to go ahead and hit him, do some damage. We could have defended 3 times and blocked it all and taken no damage, but it just felt wrong. Okay, he's going to attack for 6 damage. Let's go ahead and make him vulnerable. That should make it so that he takes more damage. And then, let's see. We're just going to kind of go all in on damage at the moment. Because we'll get pretty much all of that back at the end of the fight. I think we get like 8 damage back. There are no cards to draw. Your discard pile is shuffled into your draw pile. So that actually brings in some very important mechanics. Let's see. He's going to use a buff. So we're going to debuff him instead. I don't need to block because all that's going to go away anyways. So it would be a waste to play a block card there. So now he does more damage. So he's doing 14 instead of 12. But that's okay because we're just going to kill him. And again, okay, we get 6 of our health back. That's right. So we got most of our health. Get some gold and add a card. Let's see. Deal 7 damage. Gain 2 strength this turn. Okay. I see the benefit here because, you know, you can stop 16 points of damage at the cost of 2 points. So it's basically just minus 14 to their damage. I do like vulnerable, but I don't like the fact this doesn't do damage. I'd rather deal some damage and make myself stronger. So let's do that. Now, if we go to the left, I mean, we have no choices. Left, you do what you're going to do. Let's see. Let's see. Are there elites on the left? Because, yeah, there's 1 elite on the left. There's a couple elites on the right. So we're actually going to go right. Because I believe fighting elites, you actually get... Oh, hello. This enemy intends to give you 1 status card. I don't like that. I could kill one of these guys right off the bat. I could kill the leaf slime, prevent the status card, and then just block this guy's attack. So that's what we're going to do. Just kill that one and prevent this damage from even happening. And that way we only get 1 slime card. See, that's going to increase it by 2, which would make this 8. However, vulnerable would add like 3.5. So actually, it makes more sense to do bash and then set up strike, I think. Now, it's not enough to kill him. We could have killed this guy. That probably would have been the smarter play. Because now we're going to get hit by both of them, and that second one packs a punch. But I figured I want this guy dead. Ugh. I mean, I could play it, use 1 energy to get rid of it, but honestly, at this point, we're going to do this just because I want him dead, I think. Actually, wait. Deals 9 damage. Perfect. Now, we could hit him for 8. But I'd rather just block at this point. And we'll do this as well, just to get rid of that. I don't need a second block. He's only doing 4 damage. He's a pretty small guy. A single block is enough for him. So, you know. There we go. We got 6 of the damage back. Add another card. Power cards apply a buff to you when used. So these remain. I actually like that. Now, this one is just... Oh. Ooh, guys. This one is a permanent upgrade. Well, permanent upgrade for the fight. But this one's a free 6 damage. Just every time. And it adds a copy. I'm going to go with that. I actually like the sound of that. Because I'm assuming that means that the longer the fight goes on, the more of those we'll have. However, it does affect the fact that our draw pile will keep getting bigger, which isn't ideal. I don't even need the extra block. Because he's debuffing me. He's not actually attacking. It's making me small, so my attacks deal less damage. Ugh. Alright, this does vulnerable, which will add 2 points. It's basically the same. Now, I only have the 1 block. So I think what we should do is do this, and do this. Because that'll block most of the incoming damage. And leave him vulnerable for a little longer. Okay, he's doing a lot of damage this turn. I don't like that. Let's add to that and then block. This fight is not going well. There we go. Anger will come in handy because watch this. Just boom. Hit that. Hit him again. Get back some of that damage, but he did a whopping pile of damage on me. We got a fire potion, though. That will come in handy. 20 points. Ooh. Deal 17 damage, but exhaust the top card of your draw pile. That could be good, but that could be terrible. Deal 8 damage. If it's vulnerable, hits twice. But I kind of like this one. Block and damage on the same turn. I mean, this is basically a strike and a block combined. We're taking that. That's beautiful. Now, I could just keep doing fights and then rest. But I actually want to go this way because I do want to get to that elite. That's where I'm heading. That's what I'm thinking. Hello, who are you? Okay. I don't like this one. Having the double attack, not ideal. I can't... Wait. I can kill that one and prevent it. And then block most of the incoming damage. I can't kill him. I forgot. He's got this little thing. I forgot to check this. It nerfs my attack. However, now his is taken care of. So this will still block a decent amount of his damage. 10s! Holy mackerel. Okay, well. I need to do that just because that's 1 less attack, even though that's the smallest attack. I could gain 5 block. I've got 5 already. That would completely... I gotta do that. I mean... But at the same time, no, we gotta play a long game here. Take out the big guy. Now he'll take more damage. We're gonna eat a lot of damage here, which I'm not thrilled about. Ooh, we have lost a lot more health than I like. Let's go ahead and do 10 damage here. finish him for free. Go ahead, block all that incoming damage and take out his little slippery status. Yeah, you can't do anything, man. Tanked it all. Go ahead, do that. And that. Done. Alright, I don't love how much damage we ate in that one. That's not ideal. Alright, gain 5 block and upgrade a card in your hand. And gain 8 block and draw 1 card, but we already have too many cards for our energy. 12 damage to all enemies costs 1 less energy for each attack played this turn. I mean, in theory, we play 3 attacks and we get that for free. But I actually like the idea of an upgrade on the spot. We're going to take that. Because that could come in handy. Now, we definitely need to figure things out here. Let's see. We got power cards, and it's free to play. Skill cards. Applies vulnerable. Lose 1 HP, deal damage. Let's see. Gain 7 block, apply 1 vulnerable. Ugh, don't like that. Definitely do not like that. Okay, this would just give us free armor for a few turns. I don't hate that idea. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Oh my goodness, 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, die. Oh, I don't like that idea. I do like the fact that it's free. Jack of all trades, add 1 random colorless card into your hand and exhaust this. I mean, it's a free card at random, and this doesn't cost energy, but I don't love the idea. Can I see my deck? I'm not thrilled with my deck right now. I think I might actually want to get rid of either a block or a strike, or a defend or a strike. That way I can get these other cards more. Because think if we could just keep drawing these. Yeah, I think actually we want to get rid of... We can only get rid of 1. The question is, do we get rid of one of our 5 strikes or get rid of a defend? I mean, I like damage, so I think we actually get rid of a defend. This is a little bit of a risky play here, but I think it's the right call. This is heavily discounted. I like the idea of dealing 9 damage to everybody, but the lose 1 HP is not something I'm fond of. Increases card's damage by 5 this combat. I kind of like that. Yep, I'm going to go for it. So we got rid of a card and replaced it with a better card. We're going to try our first elite, because why not? That's a big bird. What's he got? At the end of its turn, gains 1 strength, and he's already going to do 16 damage to me. Don't love that. Let's do some good damage, and then we're going to block some of that. It's not much, but it's something. So yeah, he did 11 instead of 16. Now he's going to do 12. Don't love this. Hold on. Let's gain some block, and then... This is adding some stuff, but I kind of like this. Adding 2 damage and 2 block. It's pretty nice. Now, I've already got enough to block everything he's going to do, so we can just do damage for free. Now, we need to be doing more damage. The focus needs to be on damage output, because he's becoming stronger with every round. That being said, 18 damage is a lot. I gotta go for damage at this point. We can rest up after this, but we need the damage. He can't quite kill me this round, so we don't have to... Ooh, hello. Yeah, let's go ahead and just upgrade a strike. We'll use the upgraded strike. So yeah, he won't quite kill me this round. Actually, we've got a decent amount of armor as well, so he won't do a whole lot. In fact, we could have upgraded the defend card and blocked it all, but ooh, hello. He's already up to 20 damage. This is a fatal strike if we let it hit. However, it's not going to hit because we're going to just go ahead and murder him. Because Rampage had the upgrade. Ooh, hello, a relic. That's why we want elites. We want to take down the elites to get relics. So we get this. Block potion is going... Oh, I could have used the fire potion. I'm a doofus. We should have used that to beat him faster. However, if we do the fire potion on the later boss, when we go against Phantom, I need to remember that. Both of these are going to be huge. A bunch of block for when he has a big attack, and fire damage early. Start each combat with 1 strength. Alright, just a free strength upgrade. I like that. Deal 32 damage, but it uses all my energy. Gain energy at the start of each turn. I kind of like that. Yeah, I don't have any cards that exhaust, so actually Pyre sounds really good. We can't afford another fight right now. We are way too beat up. Now, we are going to rest because as much as I want to upgrade a card, I desperately need more health. Because we're still barely over half health. So we're just gonna take a little snoozle. Now we could go this way and take another snooze. We might have to do that while there's so many chances to rest. And elite. So yeah, we're gonna go to the right. Or we're gonna go here and then here. Now if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we're gonna go here to here to here to here. Look at that. You can draw on the map. I don't know why I like that detail so much, but I do like that detail. What we got here? A Mauler. What's he do? This enemy intends to attack for 4 damage 2 times. Okay. Simple enough. Ooh. Yeah, everything's upgraded slightly by 1. So what we're going to do is play this to gain more energy every turn. And then let's block for now. So yeah, now we get 4 energy instead of 3. I like that. Let's hit him. Hit him some more and get some block. And then hit him some more. And then we can go ahead and block some of that incoming damage because I just noticed how much damage that is. We needed some more block. That's okay. I'm not too worried yet. Alright, let's go ahead and add some block. Whoo! Yeah, we're taking that upgrade. Heck to the yeah. That means if we see that card again this fight, it'll be significantly bigger. That 1 extra energy is huge. Pyre is coming in clutch. I like that one. There we go. He's already done. Strength potion. Gain 2 strength. Okay. I can support this. Setup strike is pretty nice, but I need more energy. I like the 0 cost and the fact that we could gain block with every attack. I also like the idea of applying it to everybody, but the idea of my attacks becoming blocks is pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and erase all of it. Thank you. Now we could... Oh, we could go this way, hit a shop, an event, or treasure, I guess, and then rest. But I'd rather go for the elite, I feel like. So we'll rest now, go here, and then take on an elite, because I want those relics. So we're going to go ahead and take the rest, because, well, our health has not been great. Alright, at the start of each combat, gain 4 plating, which is just going to give us some early blocking. Okay. A nice little boost to our attack strength and free armor. He's doing status cards, which, okay, I don't love, but it could be worse. Let's see. Let's do this. And then this will do extra damage and more strength, but only for this turn. This I actually like more, I think. Long term. But then again, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to just go for strength. I mean, these are 1 point difference for damage, whereas this also adds block, but he's not doing anything for me to need to block for. What is this status? Upon dying, summon something. Oh! That's right, this is an elite. It wouldn't be this easy. Ugh. Don't love whatever that heck was. Let's do... Rampage. And then a free hit. Now, he's almost there. He is going to get a pretty significant attack here. I don't love that. But you got to do what you got to do. Go ahead and hit him real quick. Okay, they're all stunned for 1 round. I like that. I can't quite kill any of them is going to be part of the problem. Now, none of them are attacking, so we might as well just soften a few of the big guys up. Yeah, I like that plan. That way, I can hopefully kill one of these guys on the next turn. Because next turn, they're awake. And yeah, look, they're doing buffs and damage. I don't like any of this. The extra energy is worth it. Even though I like the idea of doing extra damage and whatnot, I think this is the right call. Hold on. 7 and 7, 14. We could kill this guy, but I think, honestly, taking down the one that's going to do damage is more important right now. There we go, because that's 6 damage that we're not going to take. I don't love how many infected cards are being played on us. Yeah, infection. Ugh. We could bump that to 10, but I like this as an upgrade better. 8 and 7 is 15. We can take this guy down, prevent 8 damage. I like that. And let's go for this guy. I don't like that this is just going to start doing extra damage, but my block should keep that at bay. So that's okay. Yeah, see, no damage that turn, despite all this. We will rage and do a rampage on this guy. I mean, might as well. For once, we actually end our turn with leftover energy. That's a first, guys. Well, this guy's already dead, just immediately. Alright, that went better than expected. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn game. Ooh. That is actually fantastic for us getting rid of that block earlier. Because now we just need to focus on attacking constantly. So yeah, like, see, as much as I like that, I want more attack cards with low value, or low energy cost, I should say. Deal 9 damage, increase this card's damage. I do like Rampage. Pillage sounds fun, but if I had more energy, Pillage would be the way to go. Alright, now we could just rest up and gain back almost all our health. I think that's going to be the way to go. I'm just gonna rest up because our health is still rough. That's a lot better. Gotta play a little conservative. Ooh, hello. Mr. Crossbow is going to do some blocking. Okay, well, I have to do Pyre early. And then, yeah, Iron Wave. What do you guys think? I mean, my thought is take down Crossbow early. He's the easier one to hit. I don't like the fact he's got that. Took a little bit of damage. So this is... See, yeah, because 14 damage all of a sudden. So I need to do a lot more than that. There we go. We took him down already. Since he's got shield, I don't want to waste 5 of my attack points here. And yeah, see, we gain 4 armor for that. Or 4 block, I should say. So, we'll take no damage, and we got a decent amount of damage on him. Now, he's increasing in strength, so we definitely need to focus on him. Even if this guy's doing more damage right now. Gain some block. That would get me 1 extra strength, so that's 2 extra damage. Plus that's 4 extra damage. This is just going to give me 4 extra damage later. Upgrading this gives me 4 extra damage now. You know what? I'm gonna play the short game. Yeah. Let's do that. We gain a little extra block, so we'll take 1 point of damage. This is going much better. This is a good fight. Oh, sweet action. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. If we play 3 attacks, we get an additional 4 on top of that. We'll throw an armament in here. And now this will be a free 9 damage instead of 7 damage. Oh, yes. I mean, it won't matter because he's already dead. But yeah, that was a much better round. We're starting to get a little synergy, just a little bit. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card. I don't love that. Deal 13 damage, but then do weak and vulnerable. Is that to them or to me? I don't. Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. I like that, though. Because that's the only card drawing card I have, so the downside doesn't affect me. Alright, what we got? Setup strike. Extra damage. Sees 10% more damage from attacks this turn. Okay. So it stacks. It's not attacking, so we might as well just go all in on smacking it. Yeah, he takes extra damage when I hit him. So consecutive attacks stack quickly. Okay, and he's doing a buff, so again we get a turn where we don't have to worry too much about what's coming. Ooh, excuse me. I kind of want this. Actually, again, that only does 6 damage. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do the 1 point extra damage because I don't need block right now. Now that's concerning. 25 damage is not what I wanted to see right here. Draw some extra cards. How much does that add? That adds 3 block. This would add 5, but this is going to be... Yeah. We'll do the extra damage for slightly less block. And then we are going to really regret this hit. That hurt. That was a lot of damage. But that's okay. Oh, that's beautiful, because watch this. Anger. Anger. Strike. Strike. Just stacking damage and getting a bunch of armor for that. I mean, we're going to negate a good chunk of their damage. Look at that. That's fantastic. Oh. Let's make sure we're doing some serious hits here. Deal 19 damage. Yes, please. I mean, didn't even need the upgrade. It just feels good. An attack potion. I'm a doofus. I should have been using my potions again. Upgrade 2 random skills. So we get a better defend and something else got upgraded. Armaments. Upgrade all cards in your hand. Holy mackerel. I like that. Choose 1 of 3 random attack cards to add into your hand. It's free to play this turn. How do I get rid of one of these? 12 block is huge, but 20 damage is bigger. So I'm actually going to take that because I like the idea of a free card. Alright. Rampage has been doing me pretty well, but Dismantle could be huge if we get them vulnerable, which we have cards for that. So let's take that instead. Could take a fight or an unknown. We haven't done an unknown yet, so let's do an unknown. We gain health or add the egg to your deck. Now, admittedly, I do know what happens here. This turns into a really good card, so we're going to add that to our deck. In the short term, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But thankfully, we're right here, so we can actually go ahead and hatch it. And it becomes a free 14 damage card. A 0 energy, 14 damage attack. And look, we got our little berry for... Oh my goodness, we have so many 0 cards. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's go ahead and put that there. Give me that. Rage. Armaments. So now, yes. Now we'll do that. We'll do another pile of damage. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have done Rampage, but I think that was the right call. Oh my goodness, I'm just realizing that it tanks so many hits. Okay. It's getting ready for a bigger attack. I don't love that. Let's see. What am I doing? I should have started with this. You know what? I'm gonna pop a few of them. Let's see. Exhaust your hand. Deal 7 damage for each card exhausted. Deal 6 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. I have like 5 of those. Deals 5 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. The enemy gains 1 strength. I don't like the idea of him gaining strength, but me gaining strength is pretty dang good. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. I mean, if I do this, it'll be 14 damage. Because I'm going to play enough cards, I think. So that's 14 damage guaranteed. This is... Wait, exhaust. Oof. That also would get rid of a defend and a strike. That 14 damage and 2 basic cards go away. That's not terrible. Deal 6 damage... 2 additional damage for all your cards containing strike. That's, I think, 5 of them. So that's 16 damage. So I like this more than Perfected Strike, but fight me. 10 damage, but then I gain a +2, he gains a +1, and then it becomes just a massive race. I think I actually like this. So here's what we're going to do. We go ahead and hit him with that. This is going to hit twice to help get rid of some of that. Gain some block. And then, yeah, get rid of both those cards so we'll get to our better cards faster. And now he's only got 1 more slippery. And we blocked all that incoming damage. I don't like that. 27. Ooh, that one's gonna hurt. Let's do... Wait, hold on. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then, yeah, we need to block some of that damage. That would have gained us 4 block. So I probably should have just gone with the attack instead, in hindsight. Oof. And now we've got wound cards. Don't love that. And he's about to become stronger. Upgrade all the cards in my hand and gain 5 block. Yes, please. Is he vulnerable? He's not, but that's still 16 damage. I'll still take it. And we get a little bit of armor, but we will absolutely give the little one a hug from Pop. After he gets a hug from, Dad first. Alright, I like Rage. I like Battle Trance. I like the ones that cost 0. The 0 ones are really nice. Let's go ahead and hit him for a lot of damage and make him a little more vulnerable. Birdie attack! Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. So now we have more than enough to block all the incoming damage. So we can just focus. We could have ended him right there with a fire potion. But we'll be fine. Because, well, this. And we unlocked the thingy! Pagoose wants number 1. Surely you're going to give me a lovely snack. You wouldn't give me something mean. You gave me something mean. It's just one little one, but I gotta tell you guys, I hate Butterfingers. I despise them. I would still hate Reese's more, but Butterfinger are on my short list of candy bars that I just... Ugh. I don't get the appeal. But then again, it's anything peanut butter, so Pagoose, give me a nasty snack. Rude. Ugh. Oh! All the attack just becomes 16 damage. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Too late, I already ate it. Oh, so bad. Well, you can have them. I don't want them. I kind of like this one. Although I don't think I'll use it much because it's a 3-pointer. I don't hate this idea. It basically just improves. It would make my strikes do more damage. For free. But, I mean, they wouldn't be free, but just changing them would be free. I'm going to go with Demon Form. I'm going to trust my gut. Going to trust my gut here. Gain an additional energy at the start of your 3rd turn and every turn after that. So at turn 3, I go up in energy by 1. I like that. This card gains exhaust when played, permanently increases this card's block by 1. That's not bad. Each time each combat you end your turn without playing cards, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. I don't love that one. It's going to be one of these two. Extra energy is big. But then, the idea of every block going up in power permanently is intriguing to me. But I like to bet hard on energy. I mean, granted, I don't love the fact that I have to go 2 turns before it does anything. That part is not fun. Alright, there's an elite on both sides. This is weird. The weird crossover here. There's an elite in both directions. And then an elite here that I can only get to if I go this way. If I want the double elite, I gotta go this way. However, never mind. There's a triple elite. We're gonna go left. I'm gonna target the elites, even though I'm going to regret that. I mean, we could just block all of his damage and get a free attack. That might be the way to go. I mean, this is going to give me 4, so actually I could just do this and then rampage and strike. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. But then we take 1 damage. But I kind of want to test something out. That should be permanent now, right? I mean, we'll still tank 4 of it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a permanent buff there for the rest of this fight. Let's see. Deal damage and apply vulnerable sounds fantastic. And then, yeah, let's get an extra copy of that in there. And, oh, I should have done this first. That was dumb. I forgot. That was a waste of 2 points of damage. Shame on me. Block is not removed at the start of Teller's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. He's got 32 block and 23 attack. Alright. Okay, I draw 4 cards now. I probably should have done that first in hindsight. Hello. Dismantle. The enemy is vulnerable. Hit twice. Ooh, I just realized how good that is. Because he is vulnerable. So, yeah, see, he's stunned because we destroyed everything. Let's go ahead and hit him with the bird. Hit him with a rampage, and he's dead. Yeah, the demon form was risky, but I like it. Extra energy, and let's get another card. Whirlwind. Deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. So however much energy I choose to spend, I do that many attacks. I don't love the idea of this. I like energy, but losing... I don't like any of these, really. I mean, Whirlwind's interesting because, you know, it could be... If we upgrade it, you're talking about... It's to all enemies, though. That could be big for the smaller fights. We're gonna risk it. If we can get a chance to upgrade a card, we might upgrade that one. Or might just get rid of it later. Who knows? Yeah, see, we're doing 6 damage to everybody multiple times. We could do 18 damage right now. Or... 5 block wouldn't be a terrible idea. Just because of him. Yeah, let's do this instead. We're gonna do this to get the block. And then... Yeah. That's a good attack. I like it. That's why we need more energy. Because we've got it stacking where we get that extra energy later on. If we get that... If we get that card on turn 3 or later, we just absolutely cook. Let's do that. Do 9 damage, or... I mean, as much as I wanted the extra strength, I really wanted the extra energy. Let's do 9 damage to somebody. First of all, 15 damage. Yeah, let's do that to him. How is he still alive? Oh. I don't like that. Okay, we still got rid of him. He was still the biggest threat out of the group. So it worked out. I like Rage. Rage is a really good one. Oh, it's so good. Because now we can just go ahead and hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Boom. Done. That easy. Power from Beyond Plus. Deal 21 damage to all energy, or to all enemies at the start of your turn. Plays from the exhaust pile. Wait, what? What does that mean? What does that mean? Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times, which is 12 damage, but that's also really good for if they got like Slippery or something like that. I'm very curious about this one. At the start of your turn, plays from the exhaust pile. I don't know what that means. We're going to take another fight. It's a little risky, but I want the rewards. Hello. Slumbering Beetle. This enemy is doing nothing this turn. It's getting a lot of armor for quite a few turns. Attacks are fully blocked. It becomes stunned. So actually, that could be really good. So I say we focus on. Well, first and foremost, do that. Ooh, excuse me. Gain that. Let's go ahead and focus on this guy, I think. Probably. I mean, I know we're going to do this. I know we're going to do this. Question is, do we do 9 damage? No, we're going to... I mean, do we do 5 block or 10 damage? I mean, that would give me 4 block, actually. So let's go ahead and... We're going to focus on that. So yeah, we're going to take most of that damage. I don't like weak. So yeah, 25% less damage. Ugh. Wait, what was that again? Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. So this would get me... This would kill him. And get me 3 block. Doing this would get me 9 block. Do some damage to him. This is going to do damage to all of them, though. So, I mean, either way, this guy's dead. Taking 9 block, though, would probably be the smarter play. This guy's going to wake up soon, so we need to take down this little guy quickly. But yeah, it blocked all of his damage, and now he's stunned. That's what we wanted to see. Demon form. Let's actually go for him right now. So we got 3 extra strength, a little bit of extra armor, and an extra point of energy. I don't like the fact that this guy is awake now. Deal 24 damage to all enemies. Hold on. Upgrade all cards. I want to see what this does. Oh, it's already upgraded. Duh. Okay, that took out his armor and a decent amount of everything. Let's see. That'll stop all of that damage, because that's like 15 points of damage just erased, and now we can tank most of that damage as well, because he'll do 16 but we'll block 13. I just want to see what this the how plus thingy does. What does that do? I don't know what it does, but I mean, at this point we're just gonna play all of it because I can. That's a lot of damage, and we're gonna block 12 out of the 18 damage from him. So, a good start. Okay, let's do setup strike to gain some strength, then a bash. Oh my goodness, we're doing so much damage at this point. Like, I just realized I don't even need to worry about the other cards. A fire potion, we need to remember to be using these. And add a card Deal damage equal to your block. Okay. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw 2 cards. This could pair really nicely with Rage. Let's do that. It's not my favorite idea, but it's the idea we're going to take. We're going to go left. It's the riskier path. Alright, let's do Rage. Let's draw some cards. Let's get Pyre going. And we get 6 damage to both of them. Or just 6 damage to one and block some incoming damage. I think that's the way to go. Don't love it, but... Ooh, they negate debuffs. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Oh! By doing that with 0 energy, it still gave me block. Because it's an attack card and we had Rage. So that would also count for... Well, no, this is played 3 attacks. I don't know. Ooh, I don't love that. See, I still don't know what this means by at the start of your turn, place from the exhaust pile. I'm gonna take the extra strength, I think. I don't know that. I think that's only for this turn. Let's find out. I'm very curious if this will be forever or just for this turn. Does it stick around? If it sticks around, that's worth it. I don't like this daze thing going on. Ooh. Yeah, it sticks around. It was worth it. I'm a genius. Do I have anything that's going... Yep. Apply vulnerable. Let's do it to him. That way, oh, he negates debuffs. Wait, but why didn't this work? Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw 2 cards. But I did. I applied oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't work because he negates it. Oof. Don't love that. There we go. Get a little extra armor. Negate more of his damage. We are taking a beating right now. I need to take down this first one. This will make life easier if I do. Let's go ahead, hit him and gain some strength. Do that and just kill him. Bird swoop and gain a little bit of block. It won't be quite enough, but, you know, 10 out of 16 blocked is pretty good. Let's see. Let's start with the extra strength. Not that we needed it. That orc. Gain 7 block, exhaust card at random. See, I don't really much care for that card. Rampage, on the other hand, I'm liking. Rampage is a good long-term card. It's growing on me. You know, because it's also just growing. Let's see. He's going to intends to summon monsters. That's fine. That's fine. What we can do now is... you know what? Let's take the long-term demon form. 2 extra points of damage on every attack. Okay, so we can hit these and keep them from turning into anything. Let's take Pyre. Do 10 on that, 11 on that, and then we'll do this just because I think this should, yeah, it'll gain us, because it'll trigger this to gain 4 block. Plus we'll get an extra 3, so we'll tank most of his damage. He'll still get about 9. Okay, so all we gotta do is kill him, but these little guys will be a problem if we're not careful. No, heck it. Go for him. We need to focus on the big guy, because I'm assuming if we kill the little guys, he's just going to summon more. We should probably kill one. Or just kill them all. You know, why not? We could do that. That would get us... I'd rather have the vulnerable on him for later. Yeah, he's just going to summon more. Yeah, so honestly... I don't know. Alright, let's do this first. Where you play and attack this turn, gain 5 block. That... Wasn't that what it already was? We'll do that anyways. We do 3, 4... We either get 30 to all enemies, which would kill all of his summoned enemies. Or we could add more vulnerable to him. Instead. Let me think, guys. I'm thinking, because this is gonna kill all of his summoned ones, which should waste another one of his turns. So that's probably a better idea. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's already dead. What am I doing? Duh. I'm trying to play in, like, long term, not realizing that it's already over. Oh, sorry, it's +3 to block? No. Oh, is that what it does? It's more per... Okay, that's what upgrade. That's good to know. I kind of like Dismantle because we do apply Vulnerable from time to time. And now we're going into an elite with half health. I don't love that. And already 22 damage. Oh! First time takes attack damage each turn the attacker gains. Hello. I need the extra energy, which is unfortunate because I would have really liked to have played some of those cards. Oof. You know what? Just go ahead and throw that. Wait. Iceman! Welcome in. Normally I would take Demon Form, but I don't know. I don't know. Iceman, welcome in. How you doing? How was Power World tonight? I was just talking earlier. I've been thinking about getting back to Power World. You know what? Take Demon Form now. This would be... Let's go long-term damage. Yeah, that was the right... Yes, I did. It was a bag number 1, and it was a Butterfinger, and it was miserable. And CC, just so you know, and in case Bunny asks, I did do my push-ups at the start of stream. I should hit him with fire while I'm here. This will exhaust his armor. Let's do that first. Draw some extra cards. Oof. Oof. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's let him have it. We could do 16 damage or sacrifice 8 damage for 8 block. But remember, this will also get us... No. This is the right call. That's what we need to do. That was the smart play. Welcome in, Darth Torlin. How you doing? Yeah, I've been sitting there a little bit, CC, but that's fine. What do we got? Gain 2 strength. Let's do that. Do all this damage. Just let him have it. Do some anger, and then Birdie. Finish him! I don't know. I never actually played the first one, Iceman. I'm enjoying it, though. Max HP just went up by 7. That is fantastic. First time you gain block from a card each turn, double the amount gained. Ooh, I don't really exhaust cards, so this isn't helpful. Yeah, I know the people that I've seen play it, that have played the first one, their biggest comment has been that it just looks so much better. Some people complain that it's too similar to the first one, but you know what? Everyone seemed to like the first one. So if you really like the first one, why would you be mad that the second one is like the first one? But yeah, I think this is the one we want. Doubling block every turn when we get block. That's huge. Add clumsy. It's just a card that I can never get rid of. Oh, no, it goes away after it happens once. So we obtain a random relic, or we can get gold. I actually think I want the... Yeah, I want the relic! At the start of each combat, get 2 extra health. Worth it. When you would die, heal to 50... Wow. A get out of death free card, guys. This is going really well. Now, unfortunately, as much as I would love to upgrade a card, you'll notice our health is a little rough. So we're definitely going to take the health. One of these days, we'll have enough health to actually rest and not, you know... Ooh, hello. There are 3 segments we got to deal with. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns. So we got to take them all down together. Which Whirlwind is very useful for. This will be good long term. Let's go ahead and hit that one. And let's see. What was... It was a card that doubles block. So this would block a lot of their damage. We could do 10 block, and that would negate that, basically. We'd still take the others. I gotta go for straight damage at this point. That's not great. We will block a little bit of damage, but we are gonna get hit here. Oof, don't like that. That was not great. And we've got weak. Oof. This one has the most health, so let's hit him. And then let's go for this guy next. Again, we're going to take a lot of damage. We do have a rest site coming up, but we got to survive to the rest site. We got this if we need to take down 1 segment at the last second. Okay, we'll gain block from that. That's good. Ugh. We are not looking great, though. This is the biggest threat right here. Crap. Let's see. 14, 20, 30. We'll take 4 damage. I'm just going to have to tank it. Oh, wait. We won't take... We'll take 2 damage. I forgot about plating. Oh, my goodness. We're in single digits, guys. I mean, we do have the lizard tail if everything goes to complete crap, but... Okay. I like that. Go ahead and kill that real quick. Deal some damage here. Hello. I was really hoping for a card with a cost of 0. We might have to use the potions. Because we could... Because, yeah, we can't take that much damage. Let's go ahead and drink the energy potion first. can kill this guy outright. And then do some damage there. It's still not enough. Okay. We gotta kill him this turn, because I think these guys are gonna start reviving soon. Yeah, they're gonna revive next turn. So we need to do a lot of damage. We got this. Okay, we got away with it, but oh boy, was that close. Re-enter a shop room, heal 15 HP. Yes, please. Apply 3 weak. That may save our butts later. Deal 12 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Don't love it. Extra vulnerable might be worth it, though. But 12 damage for... Like, I don't love the idea of bringing cards out of the discard pile one by one. But 12 damage for 1 energy is pretty nice. Then again, doing this, we've got cards that stack with vulnerable, so... I'm going to regret that one. I can already tell. We got way too many cards. I don't love how many cards we have. I mean, obviously we got to rest. But we could just... I mean, we're so low on health. We could go this way. Yeah, I want that relic, but I don't think we survive 2 more fights. What do you think, guys? If we go right, we have no more fights. And we will recover a lot of health. But I think we almost have to, because this guy's going to be nasty otherwise. Yeah, we got to go right. I can't risk it at this point. Wait, I thought that was a rest portion, not a fight. Crap. Well, this could be a problem. Go for the weaker one for now. You need to take him down, because they're going to alternate most likely between this turn. This is in your hand. Take 5 damage. Oh, it's already in my hand. Lovely. Just immediately apply vulnerable. Deal some damage. And this would get me 4 block instead of the 8. But also do some damage. So we're gonna bet hard on the extra damage. Because we're already gonna take 10 damage from that. Most of that will go away from the block. Oh, that's gonna kill me. That will kill me this turn. Unless I can do something about them right now. We're already dead. It doesn't matter. So we're going to wind up using our lizard tail. That's unfortunate. At least we can kill him first. Let's do that. And... because playing either one of these will get me 4 block. This will do... actually, this does more damage. Yeah, we're already dead, though, because the toxic alone will kill us. Yeah, but that will... so that used up the lizard tail, but it kept us in the fight. Deal a whole bunch of damage. Let's see, how much do I have? 19. Yeah, we gotta do it this way. Okay, actually, that was an instant kill anyways. Because I keep forgetting about the double attack. Liquid Memories. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand, but it's free. Okay, that could work. At the end of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Ooh. Ooh. That could be huge, especially in the because we only got the boss fight left. Yeah, let's do that. I like that plan. Oh, that's a random enemy. I saw the question mark. I didn't realize it was a random enemy attack. Rude. Obtain the Lost Wisp. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. But I don't really have that many power cards. I have like 2. So I don't like the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, take 2 damage. I don't like that. I'd rather just take the gold before the shop. Again, going into the shop, we have a relic that will boost us by 15 health. So that's going to come in handy. Brews 5 random potions. I can't even hold 5 random potions. Start of each boss combat. Heals 25 HP. That might be worth it. I like the idea of gaining 2 strength just outright. Secret weapon is nice, but I'm not paying 172 for it. I like this one. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. I want this. I definitely want that, because we're going to need that for this next boss fight. I want this as well. This is nice sounding and all, but this is a one-time strength boost. Thorns is nice, but I think we actually need to get rid of some cards. We could get rid of Clumsy. That's just a waste of a card. Yeah, let's start with that, obviously. Okay. You know, honestly, maybe we do take this. Because this is basically just a free attack card. No, we have to assume that we survive this encounter. Now, this is going to add 25 health. So what would resting put me up to? 26. So we're talking 51. That'll be full health, but it's more than we really need. 25 health is going to put us up at 74. I think we risk it and do an upgrade. I haven't gotten to do an upgrade. That might be worth it, but I don't know. Let's also check out, what about our power ones? That might be the best idea. Where is my energy one? Pyre is currently gain 1 energy at the start. This is now 2 energy instead. I kind of lean towards that. But also 3 strength. So that's... The bird's nice, but we don't get enough. I like rage. Pyre, though, I think might be the way to go. As much as having 3 strength instead of 2 is nice, I like this idea. Yep, that's the one. We don't have a lot of big energy attacks, though, so it helps, but... And we got it right off the bat. That's what we want to see. So enemy intends to use... Okay. So let's not get eaten by him, because that looks bad. We can instead... Let's go ahead and use one of those, just because that will make that card do more damage in the future. Okay, we are now closer. Don't love that. Let's add some... extra damage there. He's going to do a lot of nasty. It's only 1 attack, but still. It does gain me. Okay, we are 3 turns away from an insta-kill. We will definitely take that, though. Also, extra damage. 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 So, we've extended our death here. Ooh, 28 damage is not great. Whew, that was terrible. Let's get further away. Apply some vulnerable. Gain some strength. And then hit twice because he's vulnerable. I mean, his health is not doing great. His strength is going up, which I don't love. No, I just had thought though we could tank it a bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Rage. Do that. Do a frantic escape. Oh, I should have done that sooner, but that's fine. Do that. Do that. Do this, and do this. We have plenty of armor at the moment. Way more. We got double the armor that we need. So the weak potion wasn't actually needed yet. That was a mistake. That's fine. We'll gain some block and upgrade everything. So now we gain 3 strength. Is he vulnerable? He's not vulnerable, unfortunately. That would have been nice. And we've got way more energy than we need now, which is, you know, I'm perfectly fine with. He's still doing a lot of damage. Let's get away. Oh yeah, every time I use this, the energy cost goes up. In that case, let's just kill him. Just realize how low he was. I keep forgetting to pay attention to that. Ooh, a special card. Hello. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. Ooh. This is the one I was thinking of. This is huge. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and adds damage to the card. I don't care about that. Dark Embrace sounds nice if you have a lot of exhaust cards, but block is not removed at the start of your turn. That is a long-term strategy because you can start really beefing up your block there. All right, let's see. There's a shop here. Going to shops is actually huge for us now because of our 1 relic. We do have a good deal of cash. Now, if we wanted to look for elites, there's an elite there on the left. There's an elite on the right. There's an elite in the middle and left. And here, so I see 2 paths that do double elite. Let's see. If we go to this one, it's sticking to the right. We get a shop early that will give us some health. That might be the route to go. Going left, we don't even get a shop. I'm kind of leaning towards the right. But first, I always forget. I say I always forget. We've had the opportunity once before. So weak, but you have potential. Use this weapon. First card you play each combat is played in extra time. But that's 1 card. Every 4 cards you play, draw 1 card. Choose 3 attacks in your deck and enchant them with instinct. Decrease the cost of this card by 1. Yes, please. I like that. We can take some of our bigger ones and make them basically free. Let's take that one. That one. Let's make a free one. Maybe one of our rampages should be free. I don't care about the strikes. Those are just kind of there. I mean, I also like the idea of this being free, though. Actually, no. This is free. That way we can play that early and not have to worry. That's the play. That's it right there. I like that. Let's see. We said we were going to go right. Yes, we're going right. Depending on how well this fight goes will determine. All right. Let's go ahead and just light him up. I mean, we just did, what, 52 damage on turn 1? And he's not even attacking yet. Now he is gaining 9 strength. I don't love that. We could gain 2 strength right now, but he is vulnerable, so this would actually hit twice. And we would get more block. I'm going to do a silly here. We could gain 8 block and then that. Yeah, let's do it this way. Because that's just going to be free block. So yeah, we'll tank all that damage. I don't love that. Gain strength. Attack. And attack. He's almost there. We could just... I mean, 21 damage ain't great. But no, we're gonna let that hit. We'll tank some of it. Because, I mean, he dies this turn. This is already over. Oh, that's such a good card. But that's a good card. But at the same time, I just want him dead. Because reasons. He had it coming. I'm the superior bird, and he can get over it. Gain 2 dexterity. Improves block gain from cards. Ooh. Now, we have a card that could keep block going forever, basically. So, Shrug It Off sounds really good. Applying Vulnerable sounds good, too. I like the upgrade from Armaments. But if our block is going to carry over from that one card, Shrug It Off Plus might be the way to go. But Taunt Plus, I mean, most block, good amount of block, and makes them vulnerable, which could benefit some other cards and, you know, attacks in general. And then just an upgrade on a card in my hand, which is also huge. It's one of these two. It's not Armaments. We already got Armaments. Plus, these are upgraded ones already. So that's huge for us as well. I like the idea of vulnerable, but we're going to go... My gut says the drawing a card is the way to go. Let's actually go here. I'm going to trust the random events. Oh, it's a random fight. That was a mistake. We could gain extra damage. The problem here is... we need armor. So what we're going to do instead... is, let's see. That's going to be 9 and vulnerable, which... 50% more damage. So this will be... You know what? Let's go for it. Actually, hold on. You scroll by and deals unblocked attack damage. You lose 2 max HP. Okay, that'll work. Because these guys are dangerous. Because I can't... Oh, yeah. See, because we just lost 2 points of health from our maximum. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with him for now. Deals 24 damage to both. I like that. You know what? Let's go ahead and hit him. Good. We lost 2 points of XP long term. Let's see. Gain 5 dexterity at the end. I actually don't like that. I mean, it could make... Ooh, then again. Yeah, because this is permanent dexterity for a fight. This is 1 turn. Gives me 5. I don't like it. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. 7 block and deal 7 damage. Now, is this applying it to me or to them? I'm assuming if it's costing me 2 points, it's going to apply it to them. So this could be huge for a big attack, especially if we can get some energy going. Let's go big. I'm going to ignore the speed potion. I'm annoyed that that was a fight. Lose fire potion. Obtain upgrade common attack. Okay. I don't hate that. Lose dexterity. Okay, we're sacrificing a potion. That's fine. Upgrade rare power. Upgrade common attack. An upgraded rare power. I like the sound of that more. Common attack being upgraded is nice because that'll be low cost, but... Hello. These are all low cost anyways. Another pyre would be nice. Oh, that is nice. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. No, this one. Because we have 5 strike cards. Not to mention, do we have anything else that has strike? Set up strike, so 6. Okay. So yeah, we actually want to keep our strikes then. 2 regular fights might be the way to go. We could use some more money before the shop. I don't trust these random events anymore. Hello, who are you? You're gonna summon some little minions. I don't like you. Draw some cards. Oh, there's Uppercut, which sounds fantastic, but I really need Pyre. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hit him with a Rampage and Anger. Because I want the Rampage to start leveling up for the fight. He's got a guard bot and a stat bot. Oof. I don't like any of these. This would kill this one and nearly kill that one. So we're definitely going to use that. And actually, yes. Let's deal some damage here. Do that. Because now they're dead. Yeah. That was the way to go, because now we're going to absorb all but 2 points of damage. Zapbot. Don't love that. The start of Zapbot turn, it gains 2 strength. Increases attack damage by 2, and it's already doing a lot. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just... We're going to have so much block going on here. Let's see. Apply 3 vulnerable. Oh, that was the card I needed. I'm a doofus. Why did I not play Barricade? That was the exact one we needed for this circumstance. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because they got rid of all my block anyways, but still. Gain a whole bunch of block. Let's gain some strength. It's going to do damage as well. And block. Yep, hit that. And then... There we go. They're not quite dead, though. That's not great. But we also have, 21 block to tank some of this damage. I'm just realizing how much they're doing. Holy heck. Oof. We just got to finish him off, though. If we've been smart about that. Yeah, there it goes. So we need more things that say strike, like this. Deal 9 damage and draw a card. Oh, goodness. I mean, that could be huge, because if we have the card to stack block, this is monstrous in the long term. But, well, no, because it exhausts all of them. Ooh, I don't like that, because it'll get me some good block early, but it's going to cost me in the long run. Let's instead take Pommel Strike, and the reason being, we have the card that it would play automatically for free, and it'll draw a card to replace itself. So basically, it's just a free attack. Alright, definitely need Pyre. And, you know what, we'll take that as well. I don't love it because, well, we're going to take a big hit. But at the same time, that's for the full fight. That's free. Block stays from now on. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of hoped it was the other one to give me more block. Let's do that, that, and that. Because look at all the block we just got. And that stays now. Oh, that's beautiful. Because, yeah, we'll keep the 18. Hello, what does that do? That does a lot of damage. That's what that does. And it takes less damage. Great! No, I was hoping it would be... Okay, actually, no, that worked out. Because, yeah, I forgot that's going to autoplay one. Oof, we're real low on health again. Don't love that. Armament. We need that block because he's about to do a lot. Yeah, we're gonna need that. I mean, that we could have just done the damage there to finish him, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, it doesn't apply to me. I didn't think so, but still had to be safe. Deal damage equal to your block. Ooh, with the fact that... Or whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Both of these are very tempting. What's this one? Deal 18 damage. Next attack you play costs 0. I mean, that's a huge hit and a free attack. But this one seems real good to range. I will take that Hydrate. Thank you. Yeah, I like Juggernaut. That's a good long term. We're going to have to go to the store, which is the route I wanted to go anyways, because that will give us a little more health back. There's that card that we just turned down. Don't care about that one. Start return. Put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand. Nope. Gain 8 block. Gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. Well, that's not going to happen. Is there anything I want to get rid of? The problem is now having defense is actually really good. I don't know if there's a single card that really stands out to me. I mean, Dismantle, I don't know that we need 2 of them. Because we've got Dismantle here and Dismantle here. That might not be worth it. I think Dismantle might be my weaker card. I like having Pommel Strike just because of Hellraiser. Stampede isn't a terrible idea either. So I think Dismantle is just in my way. Because it's very dependent upon... Well, I don't know. I just don't much care for this card. Honestly, this one feels like a waste. But then again, it could get me through my deck faster, which could benefit some of my other cards really well. Also, apply 3 vulnerable. I mean, it pairs nicely with... where is that other card? There's one that... Well, I draw cards if I apply vulnerable. I feel like we were just looking at, yeah. Like, this pairs really well with Tremble. I just don't know. I mean, gain 2 strength for 1 is pretty nice. Okay. Let me think this through, because maybe I just want to spend on relics, in hindsight. At the end of combat, upgrade all card rewards if you took no damage. Well, I take a lot of damage, so... Thorns isn't a terrible idea. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. I mean, if I had more energy, then maybe. This could make me really focus on blocking. But I like this idea more. This is a guaranteed, you know, every time I get hit, good things happen. Well, I get a benefit. Yep, let's go with that. Proceed. Do we risk an elite fight? Because the idea is we go for the 2 elites, but I don't know that we have the run here. We might not be ready to do 2 elites. I mean, we'll have the option to veer off on this one at the last second. We could go this way and avoid them, but I really want that elite. The only problem is my health is not great. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. What is this? At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. That is a really good one if you can hold out. So we need to be focusing more on block. Because if we can just live, these guys will start falling quickly. And then gain 8 block. Because, yeah, it'll do random damage. And then, because it's the beginning, my plating is also going to help. Add ethereal. Ooh. What is all this? What the? Oh, yeah, these. Yeah. If I don't use these, they get exhausted. That's not great. I mean, I have to take that. That's an important one. I need that. Let's think this through here. I need to keep blocking, I think. I don't love the idea. Especially since we're getting hit pretty hard and we're not actually doing anything. All my cards are downgraded. That turd. I don't know that we survived this one. Oh, we're losing both of these. That would have been good to have. Oh, we're dead. We're already dead. Never mind. We are... Well, our first run did not go great. I got greedy going after those elites, but we did get some level ups, you know? It's not terrible. It was definitely a bumpier ride. And it was a tutorial, so we're just going to call that not our first run. We're just going to cheat. We couldn't really... I think the real problem is I couldn't decide on a build. We were kind of all over the place. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. Well, that part's nice. I like the idea of having, you know, someone new to greet me. So the spire's reopening made its way to silent... Okay, is this gonna... Oh, hello. I can just use the silent without having one? I thought I had to win to get them. I mean, I'll take it. We're still gonna try to win as the Ironclad. Following cards will appear in future runs. So, okay, so he gets some special cards. For each vulnerable... Okay. Ooh. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25 damage. So basically, this is if we want to be stacking vulnerable on people. That could be huge. Following relics. Extra strength when our health is low. So you gain strength, double strength gain, and a boost to vulnerable. So that would pair really nicely with a vulnerable build. 10 cards you draw, gain energy of some sort. Oh, yeah, because this is just a generic gray card. Transform one card in your hand. Basically just swap it. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Don't like that. Alright, well, what we're going to do is try again. But we're not going to use the silent. I mean, I like the idea of the silent, but we need to win with the Ironclad first. Ironclad needs a win. But right off the bat, we get some nice things. We get transform one of your strikes and one of your defends. I don't like losing 10 max HP, though. A random rare card or upgrade one of my current cards. What do I currently have? I mean, upgrading that might be worth it. No, let's go right. Oh, we get Pyre right off the bat. Yes. That's what we want. Okay. I think we still kind of need to hunt elites early. I mean, we could hit like 3 elites. 4 elites. Holy mackerel. We're going to go for it. It's a dumb idea, but we're going to try anyways. Let's see. Strike. Strike. And we'll block a little bit of it. Probably should have just kept going with strike at this point. Pyre. And yeah, let's defend. Just because he's going to do 6 damage. Let's make it 1. Alright. There we go. Vulnerable is now in play. I don't like having to waste it on a block. But, well, here we are. Now he's doing extra damage. But that's okay because we're doing extra damage and we have extra energy. I can work with that. 1 of 3 random power cards to add into your hand and it's free to play. That'll be big for our big fight. Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card. I mean, that's not going to happen. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card. Again, we've seen there's a card that strikes can really come in handy. Yeah, let's do Pommel Strike. I'm going to focus on fights early. I don't think the stores are worth it because we have no money. I mean, he's just going to downgrade me, make me smaller, and do less damage. So I might as well just open up with as much damage as we can get. Let's go ahead and block most of that. I didn't really have any good options there. Bash. Pommel Strike. And strike him again. Just enough. Alright. That could be big if we can get some good cards, but Rampage served me well last run, so we're going to stick with Rampage for now. Just feels right. Pommel Strike him. Strike him again. And go ahead and just block his attack entirely. Loser. Alright. Pyre is a definite yes, and then we'll hit him with an Enrage. Or whatever it was called. We could just block like pretty much all of that, but I'd rather do this. This. And yeah. I never bothered to check to see if we got enough to kill him that turn. I just like to hit things. Mangle. Deal 15 damage. Enemy loses 10 strength. Oh my goodness. Deal 7 damage whenever you gain block this turn. Deal 5 damage. That's a single. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Mangle could be good. We could completely nerf their attack, basically. We're gonna... Again, we're going real risky here. Hello, what are you? Negates a debuff. I don't love that, but... Here we are. There we go. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have a lot of block this next turn, but... So we're definitely blocking that attack, but... Ugh, I want to use this, but I'm pretty sure that'll just prevent it anyways. So we'll use that instead. Yeah, that would have been a waste. Yeah, let's try to tank some of that damage there, because he's doing some big hits now. I'm not thrilled by that. Okay. Okay, this could work. Deal 5 damage twice, but why? I like Rampage. Rampage just feels good. That wasn't even the elite. I thought that was the elite. Ah, it's this guy way too early in the run here. We don't have the damage for this. Don't know why I'm bothering with that. Ooh, 25 damage. This is not good. Definitely do that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, this is gonna hurt so badly, friends. I mean, we do get to rest after this, but... let's do that. There we go. That takes away 10 points of damage. Ooh, he's gonna kill us on the first elite fight if this continues. Yeah, this is not good. I probably should have used this at the beginning. Okay. We're okay. But boy, did he just tear us apart. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Okay? Don't love the idea of losing HP for that. We're going to stick with that. I don't love it, though. And we are going to rest because, well, we need the health desperately. Right into another elite. This was a real risky run. Oh, this was a mistake on so many levels. There we go. I'm not going to bother with the power potion yet. We'll block some of that 16 damage. Ugh. I mean, it's only 10 strength this turn. So, not gonna bother with that. I don't like that he's continuing to give me these cards, because those are gonna start hurting real soon. Let me think this through. Yeah, might as well. Alright, we'll get one free attack on one of these guys. Let's take out... You know, let's focus on the first one. The weakest one. Just because they're all going to do damage, so we might as well have an easy kill. And yeah, that's one doing a decent amount of damage too, so... worth it! Let's go ahead and target the one in the back. And we can do... Hold on a second. Let's do 14 and 6. That's 20. We could just take this one down. I'd love to take this one down early, but... I mean, we could take both of these guys down. I don't love it because it leaves both of these guys at full health. If we could have done one more point of damage, but I didn't want to leave this guy up and take 2 attacks. Oh, we're going to take a lot of damage here. I mean, thankfully, the Orichalcum got rid of 2 of those cards, but yikes. This is not great. Deals 19 damage. We could just kill this guy. I shouldn't have bothered with that. If I had just left that off, I would have gotten 6 block instead of 5. Pommel strikes for the win. Start each combat with an additional experience. Oh, extra energy, guys. That's what we need. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy, but it only works the 1 time. Deal 4 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for each vulnerable on the enemy. That, I mean, it's free. I'm going to take the free card. Because why wouldn't I? Okay, so. These are basically the same path. So I'm actually going to go left. I have my reasons. That's not great to see. Alright. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting about the free armor. Let's do that. Let's do this. Now, he is going to debuff us a little bit, but that's fine, because he might be dead here. He's not dead here. Uh-oh. Okay. No, that was the right call. It's unfortunate, because, well, that hurt. Just a bit. Just out of curiosity. Oh, that actually did enough damage to kill him. I just wanted to see the drop his strength and see what it did. Double the enemy's vulnerable and then exhaust. That's not terrible. If, again, if he's got vulnerable on. But Rampage is probably the way to go. My Rampages are going to... I think this is going to be focused on Rampage at this point. Start your second turn, gain 14 block. Hello. Going this way is safer. Going this way, bigger reward, but bigger risk. But unfortunately, I can't afford to do this. Like, this is going to get me killed. I need to go left. I hate to take the safe route, but I don't think we survive if we don't. I think if we had gone against the elite route, we're just dead. And I'd rather, you know, make some progress here. Yeah, go ahead and do that, because I keep forgetting about the 6 block. So I could have done 10 block, but why bother? And now we got 14 block all of a sudden. So, yeah. Just gonna let him have it here. We're going just power. Alright. 10 damage, and having it split into 2 also means that if they have inhibit. We're gonna block that entirely. This is going to keep the run going for a while. I need to put vulnerable on him as much as it hurts to, you know, not focus on this one. We weren't going to kill him anyways, and we need him to be vulnerable moving forward. That'll kill him. Rampage and Rampage. I need both of those to upgrade. Even because there's a slight chance we could get them back here since, well, I mean, as much as I like Pyre, there's no reason to bother. Because he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Hello. Oh, a single turn of having +5 to my attack. Battle Trance, I do like. Free cards are always a plus. Hello. A Twigged Slime Medium and a Flyconid. This guy is gonna drop me a bit. pommel strike him. And just go ahead and hit him with that. And this. That way we should be able to kill him pretty easily next turn. Take that. 25% less block. Now let's go ahead and hit him with that. Oh, that's right. I can't draw extra cards. That was dumb. There we go. We'll end him and do some more damage there. Rampage. Strike. Bully. There's no reason to do defend, especially with this applied, because I get an Automatic 6 anyways. Okay, we can kill him this turn. That's better. I really should be using some potions because, yeah, here we are again. Draw 3 cards. It sounds nice, but just a 30 block just for 1 turn, though, so I don't love that. Whenever you lose HP on your turn, gain 1 strength. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Now, draw 3 cards could come in handy. I don't know. I mean, Flex Potion is nice if you got a lot of attacks, but... No, I need to be using potions more. I'll definitely use potions against the big guy. There's no question. Ceremonial Beast, we're definitely using potions. We need to kill this guy quick. Won't be able to get through my defenses. However, now, the end of your turn, take 3 damage every turn. Really, man? Really? Rude. Just finish him. Let's do that and that. Well, we got... Okay, there was the 3 damage, and there's the rest of his damage, so that's okay. Alright, let's see. He's got 38. We could do... I mean, we gotta take that, unfortunately. I don't love it. Let's just hit him twice real quick. Again, that 3 is just gonna be... It just means we're getting 3 block instead of 6. I just want to see. Yeah, now he's doing 0 damage. Definitely do the rampage. Yeah, I mean he's dead now because it's already over. I wish that negative damage or negative strength stuck around for a while. Deal 32 damage. Goodness gracious. Whirlwind has some serious promise. Now, going in with 59 health, we might... I'm going to play long game here. And this is the one I think I want to upgrade. Let me just double check. Yeah, this just upgrades amount of damage. This gains strength even more, but energy is the way to go. Always. This reminds me like Elden Ring. I was gonna say Elden Beast. Elden Ring. There was a fancy deer. Yes, we wanted that early. Thank you. Now he is going to be buffing up a lot. Let's take this. This means a free 5 damage every turn. So yeah, we're going to take that. Because watch. See, I get... If I don't have block... Oh yeah, and then I get a little more because... Perfect. do that. Rampage. And just for funsies, even though it doesn't do anything. We don't have the relics that we had last time, so yeah, he's getting stronger. That's gonna be a problem. Actually, we can deal with that because we can just do that. Let's go ahead and do both rampages. Yeah, he not happy. So we kind of wasted the negative strength. Because, well, I mean, it needed to happen anyways. Never you lose HP. Yep, that's going to be important. Definitely do that. Go ahead and hit him twice for that. It was the same as doing a regular strike. Don't like that sound. Ooh, he's coming. Wait, why is it ringing? I play one card this turn. Well, that's rude. What kind of garbage is that? And then he gets to do a big attack too. Like that's no fair. Oh, that is gonna hurt. I should have used the flex potion. Ooh. Smack him. Thank you. Ooh, that is not great. Just fade away. Cure all. Gain energy and draw 2 cards. Yes, please. And what we got? I don't exhaust many cards. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade. I mean, I guess we'll take that. I don't love it, but that's... I like that one more than the others. Okay, again. Relics are really important. So there is an elite on both sides. Going right gives me 1 elite, period. Going left gives me 2 to 3 elites. So, question is, do we go... We could go this way. And that gets us 4 regular fights and then a rest. This way might be better. Because we're low on health, I think we'll go left. Gain an additional energy. I do like that. Sacrifice card rewards. Every 2 sacrifices, obtain a relic. Ooh, that might be good. One of these 2 is definitely the answer. I don't like this third one. I mean, we did the flesh one last time where we get extra energy, and that does come in clutch. But relics are huge as well. You know what? I'm gonna risk it on the relics. Which also means I need to go through fights. But we're still gonna go left. We may just veer off to the right to avoid one. Hello. So it intends to apply afflictions. How dare you? And do 17 damage. And we'll try to run away at the end. So first and foremost, let's just absolutely annihilate your attack there. So have fun with that. What did you steal from me? You stole Bully. That's fine. I actually don't much care about that one. And now he's just going to stand there. So I just got to beat him before he runs away. 50% less damage from attacks. Deal attack damage 5 times to stun it. That actually works out really well. Oh, I should have put that one. I didn't realize he's actually attacking now. He wasn't attacking earlier, so I was a little full of myself here. He's gonna run soon. So honestly, I should just focus on attacks. And then... not quite ready for that, so let's do this instead. We did stun him, but we gotta kill him this turn. But there we go. That'll make it worth it. Just smack him. Do we even want that card back? Take your stolen card back. Deals 4 damage, but is free, so... Let's see. We can exhaust all non-attack cards and gain block instead. I really like having anger, though. Take the colorless. I have a good feeling about that one. I like anger, so we're not going to sacrifice it. Everyone. Throw the merchant for 100 gold instead. We'll do an uncommon. What is this? Gain 7 plating. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want that. Now, I think we go this way and try to get those card rewards to sacrifice. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I was a little worried that it was going to be the energy booster one and I wouldn't have enough energy to use it. And I would be very upset. Yeah, Pyre. That's the one I want. Get with a Rampage. Now, the big problem is he's got... Yeah. Let's see. 10... I mean, I can do all this. I don't think it's going to be enough, but... It is not. Not quite. So what we could do... Which one do we risk it on? I feel like I want to keep that one around. So let's actually use this one. Give me something that can do attack. Cards in your draw pile. 5 damage. That, I mean, that's... Do not discard at the end of the turn. Hello. Yes, please. Beautiful. That was the right call. And there we go. We got Anger Plus. No, you don't. Perfect. Alright, anything good? No. So we're going to sacrifice it. We sacrifice one more, and we get a special reward. Ugh, there's 4 of them. I don't... Oh, yeah, and these guys... Oof, I don't like them. Let's focus on the one in the back for now. Ugh, I would have liked to have that card. That would have come in handy, because all of them would have taken damage. Actually, no, that guy was blocked, so he wouldn't have taken any damage anyways. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. Then him again. Everybody. Then anger for you. And a little extra damage for you. Beautiful. And that tanks all of his damage. Anger plus again. Yes, please. Which makes sense because it's going to keep adding these. So actually, this is a fun infinite loop that we've just unlocked. 8 damage, so you're dead. Go ahead and do that. And that. Again, I don't really care. In fact, we might get rid of the defend cards entirely. Because I'm not going to use them. If we get to the shop, we might just ditch those. I've got the 2 rampages, which is actually enough anyway. So let's do that. Duh. Get the colorless potion back. I like that. Okay, Perfected Strike. Deals 6 damage. Deals 3 additional damage for all your cards containing Strike. You know what? Let's take it. Because we do have 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be an extra 24 on top. That's a 30-point attack. Oh, yeah. Let's see. How much is this going to give me back? This will get me all of my health back. Yeah, let's Smith instead. Alright, let's think this through. That just ups the damage. I'm not too worried about that. Innate. Start each combat with this card in hand. Okay, so I do like that idea. Draw 4 cards. Don't really care. 7 damage twice. Gain 2 strength. That could scale pretty nicely. Lose 15 strength and takes 20 damage. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Bully does... Wait, oh wait, we got the upgrade one already. I was about to say, why don't we upgrade the one that we had earlier? But no, we don't need that. Okay, my thoughts here. Rampage Plus might be the way to go. I know we got multiple Rampages, but think about it scaling by an extra 4 per turn. Innate, I like for the fact that, you know, getting that early will stack real quick. So maybe we do go with Aggression Plus. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make Aggression Innate. We're going to be very aggressive here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's do that. Let's mangle the one that's going to do... Now let's mangle this one because it would... no, I should have done this one. Never mind. That was a mistake. Again, we need them to all fall together. So we gotta spread out the damage here. Ooh, don't like the weak. What was that? Oh, that was just something wearing off. Got it. Get that back. We will take the Rampage on him. Undo that. And that. I want to keep one just on the edge of death. That way, if they've got a big attack coming, we can, you know, stop that, basically. Well, if we had somebody with vulnerable, this would be great. I don't love how this is going, guys. We're gonna have to use potions because we're doomed here. Yeah, now we get it? Really? I mean, this is huge. Wait. We need to get more strength here. And yeah, do this. And And the reason being, we can do that. I don't love it, because I think we're still going to die. Yeah, we've already died. That's unfortunate. All right, we're 0 for 2, guys, because, yep, this is death. It's okay. We're learning. Plus, we're leveling up. We got another unlock. We found some new things. We're going to get a win before the end of the night with Ironclad. That's my goal. Plus, this should give us something new. Probably just new cards. Ooh, new relics. First time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double it. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. 3 strength for every potion. Oh, I am off to a rough start. I thought I'd be doing better. I honestly thought we would win the first round. It did not work out that way. Alright, remove 1 card from my deck right off the bat. Lose all gold. Choose 1 of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck. I mean, gain 1 card reward and procure 1 random potion. I don't care about the removing a card. Losing all gold would kind of stink, but at the same time, I want to see what we're adding. Okay, Dominate is gain 1 strength for each vulnerable. Sword Boomerang, Perfected Strike. I do like Perfected Strike. I like these 2 as well. This was a mistake. This is not the way I should have gone. That was dumb of me. Oh, that was so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's go left. I gotta hope something good is there. Ugh. Let's do this. Actually, no. He starts gaining strength. So actually, we need to focus on damage here. Alright. Still not ideal, but we'll make this work. Yeah, because now he's going to start becoming stronger. I mean, for him, I kind of just want damage. Yeah, that I do like, though. The upgrade card. Receive the spoils map. Marks a site of 600 extra gold in the next act. Or, yeah, I don't really care about a random potion. So, yes, I want that. Now, unfortunately, that means that's going to eat up a slot in my stack of cards, meaning there's just going to be a random waste of a card here and there. I mean, I could just kill one of these 2 and then block. That's probably smarter. As much as I want to use Bash, the smarter play here is kill the one in the back and then block the attack in the front. So we take 0 damage. Yep, that's the one. Go ahead and that's 4 less to worry about. And again, we're going to take 0 damage this turn. Just let him have it. He'll give us these stupid things, but that's fine. I don't really care. Now, they will stack up over time, but that's fine. Gotta do that to get extra damage. Boom. Full health at the end of this fight is huge. Deal 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength. The enemy gains 1. Khaleep's welcome in! Hold up, everybody. Khaleep's, how you doing? What were you up to tonight? Playing Terraria. Now, I gotta ask, because this seems like one of the games that would be in your wheelhouse. Have you played Slay the Spire 2? like the idea of just being attack. But also block with making them vulnerable isn't a bad idea. I don't love them gaining strength, though. We're going to go with a strength build, so we might as well just pump some strength into this. You know, that's perfectly fair. I decided, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Decided to go for it, and I don't regret it. It's been fantastic so far. I don't like wasting guard. Ugh. That's fair. I'm enjoying it so far, at the very least. Definitely gonna take at least one block. Do we just block all the damage? You know what? We'll take a little bit of damage. I've seen you play Monster Train a bit. Yeah, and that's what people have been saying. Some people are complaining about, saying, you know, it's the same game. It's like, yeah, but you guys liked the game. So, I don't see the complaint here. Ooh, wait, hold on. That's going to do 3 damage. This does 10. This also does 5 block. So, you know, we'll do that. I don't love it, but we'll do it. Don't get Monster Train 1. Got it! Let's get some extra damage in here, although I'm just now realizing that didn't really help that much. Oh, actually it did! I don't know why that worked, but I'll take it. Fair enough. I can always get storyline outside of the game, but, you know. You know, I just like the gameplay. Okay. Don't love that. Perfected Strike has some potential because I am going to build a lot of strikes. I really don't like going against this guy so early. But, well, here we are. I don't like giving him strength, but it gives me strength as well, and right now we just need to smack things hard. Ugh. I've actually heard a couple of people saying they've had some internet issues today. You're not the first to say it. Why am I using the one that does block? Because I'm going to have to do it anyways. Might as well just hit him. We need more damage because he's about to do some serious damage here. Let's see. This would give me a little more of that. What would this do? 8 block. Oh, goodness. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think his Iceman came in here earlier. He rated us early in stream. And I think he was saying the same thing, that he was having some real issues with stream. What is going on with my green screen? Ignore that. No one sees that. I may have to adjust some settings here. I mean, 2 extra damage and extra vulnerable might be the way to go here. Because that's just 3 less damage. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm not going to use it anyways because I want vulnerable. So never mind. That was the right call. Oh, that one always hurts. Perfected Strike, though. Look at that. 20 damage. I do like that. We're going all in on damage at this point. It's not great, but... You know, life's okay. It's been rough at times. I am going to fix that camera because it's going to drive me nuts while we're talking, though. But Gosling is doing fantastic, which is the important part. He should be getting his helmet off relatively soon, too. Let me see. I'm trying to make it angry at me so I can... That'll work. That'll have to do. What number did I give him? Oh, because it's 2012. He gets to pick his own number later. I mean, you know, we could go with the year he was born. Oh, well, now I'm confused again. I'll be honest. I thought I was understanding. I was not. There we go. We got him. Oh, okay. I haven't seen the Watt Robot. I've heard good things about it. Ooh, yes. Raising max HP is huge. Ugh. That would be painful, but also I like the 0 cost. I may have to take a look. Ooh, actually, I like Rupture a lot. Boosting strength as I take damage. We took a lot of damage there, so I think we probably go this way. Let's see. If I go right, I mean, whatever path I take, we can get an elite. We go this way, and it's a not too bad of a jaunt through there. If we go this route, we'll go left. But we gotta take the campfire early. Okay, I liked Spirit, actually. Spirit was a really good movie. Music and everything from that was fantastic. So, if it's like Spirit, I could go for that. Obtain the chosen cheese at the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. I don't love that it's going to cost me a bunch of my healing. But the fact that I'm going to, if we can get a good run going. Okay, and we're going to go left and get a lot of that back anyway. So actually, that worked out great, because now we're almost max HP. But that also means that we need to be choosing fights. That's our priority now. Ooh, and extra strength. Just +1 to all my attacks for the rest of the game. Yes, please. Haha. Ooh. That's not a terrible one. That would be fantastic since we're targeting elites. Play 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. I mean, I'm just looking because I can't afford any of those. Oof. I don't really use block, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. Yeah, I will definitely have to keep an eye out for it. We just picked up a few more movies recently. Mostly some, you know, classic Disney. We're talking like Pocahontas and Lilo and Stitch. Both Lilo and Stitch. I don't count that as classic. That's kind of like... Yeah, I don't really know what to call that, but... Don't get me wrong. Fantastic movie. I just realized that's actually a great card for this fight, because when he dies here shortly, and he spawns the 4 little bonuses, or little smaller ones, they shouldn't get that. He is going to give me these stupid things. Ugh. I hate those. Deal 21 damage. That part's nice. Another 11 after that. I mean, he's doing... This is probably the smarter way to go. That way we can... Yeah, we're blocking 10 at the cost of 3. That's... Yeah, I did like Spirit a lot, so I will have to check that out, because that sounds fantastic. Deal 9 damage right off the bat. I like that. Let's hit the big one here. And yeah, that'll work. We've done this fight quite a few times. We haven't struggled too much on this fight. I do like the idea of whenever I lose HP, taking, you know, take a little extra there. I mean, this feels silly, but might as well. You know, might as well. Yeah, not a problem at all. Yeah. Give it a chance to behave. Now, we are gaining strength every time they hurt us. So they don't understand what they've just done. Alright, well, we're going to have to go with that, I guess. Deals 12 damage. Well, we might as well kill the one that's going to just die. Ugh. Again, though, my strength is going up every time they actually hurt me, which is fantastic. Goodbye. Yeah, we're definitely doing a strength build at this point. Everything's going towards strength. Just because. Gonna yell, fight me and kill him. Ha 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 ha! The start of your turn, deal 3 damage. Okay. Just damage at every turn. Yes, please. Thunderclap, I've been tempted by for a while, so we might as well. We do need to get that health back, because, well, we weren't low, but we were lower. Now, if we can come out of these two fights without too much damage, we'll be looking real good at the end here. Yeah, see, right at the start of my turn, he's already taking damage. Let's see, what does... Gain 3 strength. Yes, please. To his 1. Now, that does mean he's got to hit with 2 extra points. But now I get to hit with 3 extra points. So, I think it's the right call. I mean, that's 9 damage. I don't really care about the block. But just in case he starts doing some crazy damage, because he does multi-attacks, which means my strength could go up significantly. But then again, we could just do a massive attack like that and kill him. If we get a chance to upgrade a card, we need to upgrade that one. Bully I like just because it's free. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, let's take the free one. It's not much in the way of damage, but it's free. Ooh, excuse me. I don't have anything, unfortunately, that does vulnerable at the moment. Deal 5 damage. Yeah, that just boosts the additional damage, so there's no point. I do like the idea of Iron Wave. That might be the way to go. Yeah. Yep, Iron Wave is the way to go, because it's going to give me that extra 2 damage, but also give me block. And then Dismantle and Bully. So we're letting this guy have it. Now, there's some concern there. Rupture is definitely worth having here. And just smack him a few times. That way, next turn, we can kill him. Again, my strength goes up because they hurt me. Oh, wait. Whenever I lose HP on my turn, I just realized that's not what I thought it was. Well, now I feel dumb, because that's actually not a big boost. I thought... Oh, poo. So yeah, actually, I want to get rid of that card. Heck that. Okay, that will help in the boss fight big time. Breakthrough will actually pair nicely, though, with that. Okay, unfortunately, I think I need the rest. Let's see. I mean, that's going to be more than enough to... Let me see. Because this is a significant boost in power. I mean, I like the idea of upgrading everything in my hand. Just looking real quick. Is it worth being low on health going into the fight against the kin? I kind of want this one upgraded because my goodness, is that just a pile of damage. Okay, again, killing this guy does everything. This is 10 damage to everybody at the cost of 1. And then do 13 damage twice. No, we're gonna hit him instead. Focus your firepower on the big guy. I mean, yes, it would have been nice hitting him just because, you know, he's extra damage, but eh. Let's take this real quick. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. That's 10 damage right there. Deal 3 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. So it's just over and over and over. I like that idea. That's just free damage. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, I've made a mistake. I should have used that. Yeah, that was a dumb decision, guys. I'm taking a bunch of damage because I'm dumb. Ow! Not weak. Leave me alone. So I think this will be extra damage every time. Alright, we're going to have to do that. Again, don't love it, because, well, we're taking a lot of damage here. If we can just... Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna lose this run because I've done dumb. I've done a dumb. We're gonna have to really invest here. $27 damage, more damage. More damage. Okay, it was enough. I forgot to account for the boost that would happen when I actually targeted somebody. Juggernaut I like. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Deals 2 additional damage for each other attack you played this turn. You know, I'm okay with that. That I like more. Okay, we are hurting though, bad. If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain an additional 2. So having 1 energy left over gives me 2 more next turn. Only at 1 back upgraded. Okay. Ooh. So I lose the cards temporarily, but then I get them back better. Okay, I can work with this. We're definitely gonna do fight me. I like it, but I'd rather have it upgrade. Armaments as well. That's good, and maybe this one as well. What do you guys think? I mean, I like Bash, but I like keeping Bash. Bully, I like the idea of it being, you know, just free. But honestly, I mean, I definitely want that. Let me think this through again. I like the idea of more strength. Armaments, definitely. Maybe this one instead. Yeah, let's do Thunderclap. All right, so all 5 of those are going away temporarily. So we should probably try to avoid any really nasty fights. We could go this way. It's not terrible. And then if we're hurting, we can just avoid... Oh, yes. But we could just avoid the elite altogether. Yeah, that's the route we're taking. Ooh. Alright, well, it's not great, but we are, well, we were full health. I forgot that we get the health back at the start, but... Go ahead and just do that. It's worth it. Alright, that'll work. He's got 1 health left. What on earth? Just kill him. Conflagration? I think I said that right. Either way, I like that one. Ooh. Set strike is nice, especially since... Well, no, the upgrade wasn't dropping the price. We got something specific to drop the price. Yeah, let's do that. That's the plan. Oh, this turd nugget. Just 28 damage right out of the gate. Thank you. Alright, that was a good start. We've already taken over half his health away. What did he steal from me? Bully. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, he's not doing great, because he's dead this turn. Like, we're just going to use Bash right off the bat. Alright, we are going to take back Bully. It's a free card. Why wouldn't we? Anger, I really like. Bludgeon Plus, though. Yeah, let's take that. Anger's nice and all because, well, it's free, but... Bludgeon Plus. I mean, my word. Let's hit him early. Again, yeah, that perfected strike. Goodness gracious, it does some nasty damage. There we go. I should have done this first. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was dumb of me. If I had done that, those two might be dead. That one would definitely be dead. I think that one would have survived, but still. Oh, no. I mean, my goodness. 43 damage. Now, granted, I am taking a beating for that, but it was worth it. I think he played this turn. Let's do that. Let's just, for kicks and giggles, do that, and then, yeah, kill them all. Thunderclap is back. Yeah, as we're getting our stuff back, it's feeling real good. True Grit, I don't hate it. And we can have another Fight Me. Deal 5 damage twice, then... Or no, that's Fight Me, not Fight Me. Plus, you know what? Heck it. We're going to go with Strength and regret our decisions immediately. Oh, I could use Health is what I could really use. This is good. Yeah, we're going to spend all of our money on that. Yes, please. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that could be huge. Late game, that damage could be extremely high. Okay, we're at half health. If we take the elite, I don't love the idea of a shop. There's an elite on both sides. We'll take this one just because I need that health back badly. Terranator, welcome in. Good to see you, and thank you for that hydrate. We're still searching for that first elusive victory in Slay the Spire 2. Okay, he's going to buff. That's okay. Because I'm going to do this. And just look at that damage, friends. That's almost half his health gone. Oh, I like that. Oh, Thorns is not good. Because now I take damage when I hurt him. So, yeah. When hit by an attack, deal 5 damage back. We're going to have to apply weak because he's going to do some nasty damage here. And I'm getting hurt by hitting him. I mean, even with the weak, he's still doing, you know, double-digit damage. I don't love that. This I do love, though. Just immediately, just goodness gracious. Alright, and he's dead. And we got armaments back with the upgrade. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh. Deal 6 damage. If you lost HP this turn, draw a card. I mean, it's free. I like the free. But I also like just massive amounts of damage. Which is probably going to come back to bite us in the butt. 43 damage. That will just about kill all of them. So instead, we're just going to bring him down to the edge of death. Because again, you have to kill all 3 of these within like a turn or 2 of each other. Oh, that one's already dead. So actually, whoops. That's fine. We'll block some of that damage. Now, we gotta be quick, because this guy's gonna come back real soon. Like, now. I actually didn't want this one upgrade. That one sucks. There we go. We can stop that from happening. Fortunately, this guy's coming back now, and that's not great, because I'm pretty sure he comes back full health. No, he comes back half health. Okay. That's big. Because we can do... 12. And then 12. So that's 24. So that, yeah, that's a win. At the cost of 1 HP to immediately win. Also, our max HP is going through the roof little by little. Upon pickup, gain 300 gold. Just out of nowhere. Okay. Again, anger is really good. I mean, we've got the card that losing HP is pretty fantastic for, but honestly, I'm kind of sick of that card now that I know what it does. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Okay. Alright, let's think this through. If we go this way, we can get to one more elite before the end. So I think that's the one we'll want to go. Because the other ones, we don't have a chance to recover before we hit that elite. We'd have to beat an elite at like quarter health. I don't love that. Let's go here and hope it's not a fight. Okay, lose fire potion but gain 10 max HP. Vigorous 8. The first time this card is played, it deals 8 additional damage. So a one-time boost of damage versus max HP. You know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit. We will do... Yeah, we're going to do Bludgeon Plus is going to be doing 50 damage. Because reasons. It's silly, but here we are. This turn, your next attack is played in extra time. That would be great if we had 4 energy instead of 3. The spicy bean, how dare you? Alright. Random card, each card rewards enchanted with Swift 1. The first time you play this card, draw a card. I'll spin that wheel in just a second. I just want to see these relics first. Start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. It's just 15 damage for free. Kind of like both of those. I don't really have much in the way of block, though. And honestly, I kind of regret this card. Let's see. I mean, we could get a decent card instead. Actually, do we have anything that boosts our energy? Not yet. So I don't love that. That could be useful, though. Alright, let's go ahead and do the... How dare you? The timing of that was fantastic. I hit the button for the wheel, and you screamed at me. Habanero. Come on. I mean, it's not a Reaper. It could be worse. But still, habanero ain't fun. One habanero being, I just realized I turned up a filter way too high. Now I'm being filtered out. Can't have that. Can't seem to find that right balance where the green screen will cooperate. But still, a welcoming chaotic. Whew. Hello. Definitely did that. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Yes, take that, because if we have that as well, we could really stack up with the big attack. However, I don't know that we need all of these cards. Wait. Start of each combat. Cure potion seek. No. Oh, is that what the screen was for? Dang it. It was habanero. I was trying to show it and I accidentally reloaded it. It was this one. This thing right here. Pain and suffering. Whew. Alright, let's do this. I can't afford going this route. I mean, I could go this way. But we're going to risk it. I'm going to risk it on the randoms. Choose an attack to enchant with... Okay. Increase damage on this card by 2. Whew. We should increase the damage on one that does it to everybody. Like Thunderclap. That's the way to go. Whew. Choose a card to transform. I don't love that. Guys, it does... It hurts me, but it's going to do way more damage. Where is it? Wait, I can't put it on that one? Oh, I was going to put it on the Bludgeon Plus. But I don't see Bludgeon Plus. I see Bludgeon. Which is still pretty fantastic. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we'll put it on regular Bludgeon. That's still a huge damage boost. And then we definitely need to rest. Because we're going into a boss fight. We got a lot of relics, but some of them are kind of useless. I don't love the relics we got this run. Who is this guy? He's gonna debuff me. A knowledge demon. I don't love it. Because we're doing damage to ourselves there. I probably shouldn't have bothered with that. We do get a little bit... Wait, choose a card. At the end of your turn. Sure. Oh, is that permanent? Well, heck you. Let's do that. Everything but 1. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotcha. Gain some block. Gain some block with that attack. There we go. And now... Ow! Go up in energy here soon. Oh, there's some really good things here. But we're just gonna 51 damage out of nowhere. Bag number 2 it is. Ooh, ow! That hurt! What you got? Oh, no! Baby bear, why? You know, my mouth is on fire, so naturally, flaming hot mini Cheeto snacks. This is not great. Okay, we could do 49 damage right now. But... I don't love this plan. Let's hit him. I don't think this is going to end well. I just realized we can literally just throw that at him. And also drink that. And also throw that at him. Do I even... Oh, that. I was like, what are you even talking about, Cece? I could do 10 flaming hot Cheetos. I could do that. 2 groups of 5. I mean, because they are tiny. They're minis, so I could support that. That seems fair. You know what? That's like 4.5, not 5. So let's do 5. Just so everyone sees I'm being honest. Huh. Ooh, that burned a bit. Ugh. Oh, this is gotta be rough. We need... We could gain... Oh. Woo! We need this. Make him vulnerable. And then 5 more. Oh. There we go. I don't love that either. These are bad things to add on. Let's do that. Do this. Oh, that was 3 cards. I thought that was only 2. I'm dead here. We're done. It's over, friends. We've already lost. I can't take 30 damage. Oh, goodness. Yep, we're dead. I can only take 28. Oh! That was not great. Oh, I was just all over the place. I still can't... I want to just, like, pure rage and strength. It feels right, but it's not working out for me. Clearly. I mean, we beat a new enemy, so there's some new potions. Game 1 ritual. Strength at the end of your turn. Okay. I like that. Just taken from my draw pile and adding to my hand. That also is nice. Okay, these are potions. Okay, I'm about to say, it's like, that seems excessive. We're gonna keep trying. I really want the Ironclad to win, guys. Attain a random rare card. Remove 2 cards from your deck. I'm not doing that. We're going to take a rare. Gain 5 block. What? Wait, what was that? Gain 5 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. Alright. It's not great. I'm not thrilled about that outcome. Okay, there's elites on every path basically available. There's more elites if we go left though. We could do 2 regular fights here. That might not be a bad plan. Versus random events. But you know what? I don't like the shop being there, so we're going to do this. It might be 2 fights anyways. What's this little guy? Let's do that, and then we get 5 block. And because he's vulnerable, he won't do much damage anyways. Boop. Boop. Ugh. I got too many defend cards already. Ugh, that's not good. 7! Oh my goodness, his strength went way up. Do that, that, and that for now. I'm hoping some of that strength will wear off. But it does not! Okay, well that's not great. Alright, again, we should be able to tank that damage, and then he'll die next turn, most likely. Although I saw a lot of attack cards there. I don't love that. Okay, good. We still got them all. Yeah, we need to rely on vulnerable a lot. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw 1 card. I don't mind breakthrough, honestly. I mean, the lose 1 HP ain't great, but for 9 damage to potentially multiple enemies... Oh, again, the chosen cheese. I like the chosen cheese. I'm gonna risk it. We'll take the damage because we can start upgrading our health. This little stinker. Let's see. Let's focus on damage because he gets stronger after a few rounds. Well, that was an overkill on block that time. Poop. Alright. He'll die next turn. He's getting stronger, but that won't matter because he's definitely dead. I've got way too many defends. They're clogging up my deck badly. Thunderclap I do like. But Armament is really good too. I feel like Armament has paid off more for me in the long run. I don't much care about going to the shop because I can't afford any relics, and I don't really care. I mean, I like that idea, but let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of a block. Free up some space. Now, either way, we face off an elite. We have a rest. We have a fight. It's just a matter of question mark or regular fight. And then if we go left, we're talking 2 elites. If we go right, we could potentially have another elite there. You know what? Let's just remove all thinking. I'm going to risk it some more. Mainly because I like armaments. That'll pay off long term. I don't like the fact that we're down 20 health and we still got a regular fight and a boss fight. Sure, 50. You lose all of our gold for 2 random potions. Triple your block, gain 5 strength. Okay. Don't love them, but they could come in handy. You just remember to use them. Then apply 3 vulnerable to... Well, actually, hold on. Deal 13 damage. Yes. Like for that 1 point of health, we're almost over already. Boop. Yeah, that 1 health loss does add up and can be a real pain, but sometimes it really comes in handy. Let's do, yeah, the double strike for 5. Again, this guy is going to be the death of so many of my runs. Good news is, as we do multiple attacks, so those small attacks are actually really good because it will start stacking pretty much everything. I don't like using the 1 HP for that, but well, what you gonna do? Don't love that. Oh, did they stay upgraded? That's weird. We're just gonna go damage, because blocking is pretty much pointless because he's just gonna keep hitting me with that. We just need to break him. Unfortunately, we're gonna be broken as well, so that's not great. But we should have him here. There we go. I should have used some of this stuff. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. These drop extra gold. I like that. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy, but that, that just happens. It's not a terrible plan if I have a good amount of vulnerable on them. I haven't tried Dominate. That could come in handy. Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand. Well, I don't really use... tripling my block sounds nice, but I don't block. So we're just going to do that. Watch me get a bunch of items and stuff that... Yeah, I'm about to say. I'm going to get stuff, so that will give me some block early on. So that... But again, block goes away after 1 turn. Ugh, these idiots. Let's see. I could... let me think. I need to do these 3, I think. So what we should do is hit the big guy, hit them all, and then let's go ahead and gain a little bit of armor. It's not much, but it's something. It got rid of all but 3 of their damage, so that worked out. We are really hurting, though. We can actually just get 2 attacks in, which might be better than what we got. Let's see. Actually, if we add 5 strength, that makes this 14. We could take out 2 of them at once. Let's do it. Take out the one in the back. Take out this one, and now they're not doing any damage. That was a good potion play. That was a lot of damage that we would have been dealing with. And we'll just finish him off real quick. Just extra money. That's nice and all, but it's a one-time thing. Let's take that. It could pair nicely with the cards that we have. If we can survive this fight, we'll get 20-something health back. So we need to take this guy down quick. Do that, and then... yeah, we'll get +2 strength, so all of our attacks for the rest of this fight will do 2 extra damage. Do a lot more damage. Do that, and then gain some block. Plus... we take even less damage from this guy now for the next 2 rounds. Thank you for that. Yeah, so no damage from him that time around. There we go. Got him. That cost me like 1 point of health. Whew. Gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Okay. I don't care about dexterity that much, but strength I can support. Wow, just drawing cards forever. Let me think. I don't love this card. I like the idea of the extra energy, but eh. So we deal some damage and then just keep drawing cards, but I don't have that much energy, so another Molten Fist might be the way to go there. And obviously we're going to rest because, well, we have gotten our butts kicked. Our first run was our best run so far. Go figure. Let's do that. And, yeah, just hit him. Ugh.